Trump hat, I'll give you my presidential hat. Presidential seal on it.
You want to autograph it?
Oh, sure, I'll autograph it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember your name?
I don't remember my name. I'm slow.
You're an old part.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm an old guy.
And you're an old part, right?
I know you would know about that.
What?
About being old.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm a young driver.
He's hilarious.
He reminds me of the guys I grew up with. There was always one in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I'm the only one.
There you go,
fuck
man.
with Joe now, man. He's funny, bro.
I need that hat.
Want my autograph?
Hell no.
You know my name. Come on.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah.
This dude's hilarious.
This dude's hilarious.
Nobody's funny, bro.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Hey, I'm proud.
Trump 2024. He said that's what he really thought.
It's so proud of you, old heart.
No eating dogs and cats.
This dude is hilarious.
Hey, I'm proud of you now.
Just remember, no eating dogs and cats.
Hey, they're good. They're good. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I hope you like the pizza.
Huh?
You guys picked the place to get. I don't know where it's Chinese.
That was hilarious.
That was like, hey, bro. When
Joe
I seen
Biden
that,
is
bro,
so funny. Now he's not running for president. We can talk about how funny he actually
no,
is.
he's hilarious.
should
He's
be a
always
comedian.
been funny.
He's
always been funny,
He's
bro.
just old and geriatric and slow.
It's just good that you ain't running no more, Joe. Keep going to the
Bro.
beach and kick your feet up, man.
Man, he need to go enjoy him a nice cruise,
They need to put
man.
him on
Arizona.
assisted living.
Yeah, go live in Arizona and
But
make sure your
bro.
knees, you don't get no more arthritis no more. Just chill.
He did this directly after the debate.
And after Trump said he hates Kamala. Is this a confirmation?
He's saying what he really thinks.
That's crazy. Who does?
And you know, Trump been getting real nice about Joe recently. If you think about it, he be like, man, and what they did to this guy, what they did to that guy, Joe,
earned
Threw him out like a
they
dog.
threw him out like a dog. Low key on the low, he said, man, I fought with you, man. They got me doing this, man. They got me up here, you know. They got
got him
I gotta-
looking stupid,
I gotta
bro.
endorse Kamala now, man, and they kick me out. He said, man, hey, come to my endorse me. What if Joe Biden endorse?
Now, that would
Hey,
be, hey,
if
that would be
Joe
actually the craziest shit
endorses
I've ever-
Trump,
That'd be the biggest
I'll go get a Biden hat.
so weak.
Bro, but this is
They
crazy.
damn near promoting that bitch.
Imagine Taylor Swift putting on the Trump hat.
Yeah,
People would
that
go
is-
crazy about that.
That's hilarious.
This is pretty. This
But
is
we know
pretty-
Joe's funny. Like, he's playing, but like, it's still like, damn, bro. Right
Gave him-
after.
Gave him donkey of the day. Charlamagne, you better stop this before we get White Bills out of Nah.
Donald Trump would never. Okay, a day after your vice president has a phenomenal debate against the former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, you, Mr. President, decide to put on a hat that says Trump 2024. Now, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but that doesn't seem like a show of support for your vice president to me. This race is going to be tight. Okay? This race can be swung by just the tiniest fraction of votes, which won't fare well for the Democrats because Trump is going to challenge the results of the election. We know this. Don't act surprised when it happens. Okay, there are going to be Republican elected officials all over the country who will refuse to certify the results of the election. Donald Trump's Supreme Court, in my opinion, in light of so many of their recent rulings, including but not limited to the presidential immunity ruling, which gives presidents absolute immunity from criminal prosecution. In light of rulings like that, I believe they would overturn the results of the election. So Democrats' only defense against that is large voter turnout. That's it. By the way, that's always their only defense against voter suppression because they can't get things like the John Lewis Voting Rights Act or the Freedom to Vote Act passed. So when you know you need that kind of turnout, why is the sitting president, would you wear a hat in support of a
doesn't
person
like her.
who is the op of your running mate? He is an op in regards to your administration. President Biden,
Trump
you
is right.
call him a threat to democracy. Okay, if he's a threat to democracy, why are you wearing paraphernalia that supports him being president in 2024?
telling
You
you.
said you did it as a gesture of unity. You can't call someone a threat to democracy and then wear their paraphernalia and want to be unified with them. Okay, nobody who opposed Nazis would ever wear something with a swastika on it. And President Biden not only wore it, he took a picture in it. Now that picture is all over social media. It's going to be in TV commercials, digital ads. Donald Trump's campaign immediately, as you heard in the news report, thanked Joe for the support. Another post from them said, Kamala did so bad in last night's debate, Joe Biden put on a Trump hat. This is why you got to keep Joe Biden in the basement, right? We not going back. Okay, since the VP has been the nominee, since she's been at the top of the ticket, you see all the Democrats who have political courage and who are actually good at messaging front and center. You see Governor Josh Shapiro. You see Governor Gretchen Whitmer. You see Secretary Pete. You see Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. You see Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. Okay? Just to name a few. These individuals have political courage. They aren't cowards at all, and they have very clear, relatable messaging. Joe Biden represents a regime that simply doesn't have the courage to stand up to the bullies. A day after we watched the VP bully the bully, the president of the United States of America is back trying to get along with the bully. He wants a gesture of unity with the bully. That's terrible messaging. Okay? Let me tell you something, President Biden. If Donald Trump gets back in office, he's putting you in jail. All right, he's already vowed to prosecute his political opponents. Trump wrote on social media just this past weekend, when I win, those people that cheated will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, which will include long-term prison sentences. And please beware that this legal exposure extends to lawyers, political operatives, donors, illegal voters, and corrupt election officials. This man is going to lock your ass up if he becomes president again, and you wearing his hat. You wearing his campaign paraphernalia. This is why Democrats have to keep Joe Biden in hiding. Every time Joe Biden steps outside, his GPS tells him he's arrived, but it's never where he meant to go. That's what we've been telling you. I don't want him talking to anyone. I don't want him answering any questions. Can you imagine Joe Biden having a press conference right now, having to navigate his way through tough questions like, what's today's date?
That's what we've been saying.
And then after Biden took a picture in the hat, he took a picture with a bunch of kids with Trump paraphernalia on. Look, I'm all for bipartisan togetherness, okay, but not when you're trying to win an election. And somebody please tell President Biden, this isn't the Republican Party he came up with, okay? It's MAGA. I don't know why Republicans just gave the party to MAGA, but they did. And I don't know, maybe President Biden thinks MAGA stands for Make America Geriatric Again. Okay, he's sick of the disrespect to old people, and he wants you to know bingo nights and IHOP senior citizen specials will never go out of style. Make America Geriatric Again, because who needs fast Wi-Fi when you've got a rocking chair and a good story? The moral of the story is President Biden, it's time for you to move like a VP for these last 50 days and just be quiet.
He just read a script.
Okay, please give President Joe Biden the biggest hee-haw.
The president currently.
That was the script he just read.
You know what's more?
Who he was going to vote for.
It's crazy to me. We seen you get on national television and said this man is the best choice, and said this man is competent and he look like he's able to run as the president. So now that he's not serving your agenda now, he's dumb, stupid.
And need to be thrown in the basement.
Put him in hiding.
Put him in the basement.
And then on top of that, you say a threat to democracy, and we did not, as human beings, get the vote. As citizens, get the vote for Kamala to be the Democrat nominee. Nope. So who is the threat to democracy?
The logic with these people is just
he proved it, right? He proved everything.
Agree with us or be canceled.
He just literally proved everybody's point.
He just read a script.
This is the worst.
He just read a script.
You think
Charlamagne is smart enough to come up with a spiel that long on his own? I don't think so.
I ain't gonna lie, he read it pretty good, though.
Boy, you can.
He did read it pretty good, though. He a nigga that can read.
Boy, he's valuable.
He's like 45.
He's a valuable.
Obviously,
that boy can read.
He's a valuable nigga. He can read. Once you can read a little bit and speak a little bit like we doing, you're a valuable nigga in the world.
That's insane.
I'm playing. Nah, for real, no. This shit is hilarious, though. Like,
that's crazy.
The actual president
he is the most racist.
The actual president put on a MAGA hat, man, a Trump hat, bro. Like, bro.
I definitely think this is just proving that Trump has validity what he says. He obviously doesn't like Kamala. She usurped him, and now
That's crazy. Like
No, I
right
had-
at the
I
debate,
have the craziest
the
photo.
hat was on though. That's.
I mean, if I could just show it to y'all, maybe I could just put it up on the screen, bro.
We said we watched Joe get 1.4 billion votes.
So in 2020, these were all the presidential Democrat, candidates basically.
Yeah.
Kamala was nowhere in this.
Is that Buttigieg?
At all. You see Tulsi Gabbard right here.
Buttigieg.
She's not even top 10, bro. I had it somewhere, but it showed basically all the women that Joe Biden, when he said, I'm going to hire a woman vice president, it showed strictly like just straight women. It was all white women, and then it was Kamala. That would have been the perfect choice. She wouldn't be in this position right now if Joe Biden didn't pick her. At all. So I don't think that's why. I think that's why he doesn't like her. He would not. She would never touch this position. He gave her clout basically.
Duh.
And
Same
that's
way-
why she's the
same-
only reason why she's up there.
That's the same thing Obama did for him. You think he would?
Niggas knew Joe Biden.
I ain't know Joe
Niggas
Biden.
knew-
Do you think he would have been
Obama.
able to be the president if he wasn't Obama's former
probably
VP?
not, though.
No.
Probably not.
You're
People
not
voted
black.
for him. People voted for him because they were like,
vote.
"Oh my gosh, Obama year is coming back," and then it was shit. That's why he ain't.
But at least he wasn't DEI though.
He's white.
Yeah,
But he
this
wasn't
was-
DEI though. Joe Biden wasn't DEI.
He was in.
So
he was in.
He really
you know,
got chose. So he really
He was
had
a
to be doing
politician
something.
for a while.
Yeah,
he was a
was doing
politician
something.
for years.
Kamala, it was probably all those women were probably better than Kamala, but she got chosen for one thing. This was hilarious
This
though, man.
is-
Hey, Charlamagne, you literally just proved the point right there, man.
Yeah.
He did.
You the donkey of the day.
We
I was
go.
gonna say that.
No, yeah, he really need to be the donkey of the day because you said this man was smart enough
That's
to
your
run the
mans.
country a long time ago.
They
We
got
been
your
saying.
mans.